What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Now today we're doing things a little bit different. We're actually going to be breaking down one of my gameplays. In this game, I ended up getting 22 kills and me and my friends were able to bring home the win. I really want to break down how I choose to engage certain gunfights and what goes through my head while I'm in a gunfight. If I take damage, do I choose to continue to fight? If I think I'll be able to win it or not? Or if I should back off and reset myself? I hope you guys enjoyed today's gameplay. If you guys do, make sure to drop a like. If you don't, a dislike. And don't forget to subscribe with your notifications turned on so you never miss when I upload a new video. But other than that, I hope you guys have an amazing day. You take care of yourself, and let's hop into the gameplay. Alright, to start off, I completely skipped the part where me and my friends were looting because it was just boring. Nothing exciting happened. Nobody landed on us. And we did get our loadouts. I ended up grabbing just Ghost because I picked up an Origin shotgun, and it's sad to say that a common or an uncommon is still viable. So I just picked it up and we popped the UAVs. We saw that there were guys up at God's Country. That's what we call this place. And as soon as I come up, I see a guy with a riot shield. I know I had a cluster, had to throw him off, make him move. I see he's getting shot at by some people on the left side of me. And I knew he was damaged, so I decided to take a couple shots. I ended up getting a lucky down. And right now I'm trying to look for who was shooting at him. If they were popped out, if they were in the middle of the streets, still scanning around. And I actually climb up on bank because I'm trying to establish high ground on them. See if I can look down, if I can see easy picks. And I don't see anybody. My friend Joel, he actually calls out that he's second story, so I decide to jump down, see if maybe I can get a flank on him because he's not expecting me to come through the top. And I actually think that Joel is an enemy, so I shoot at him. And I know that he's downstairs, so I decide to hop out. And this was my mistake because I didn't even think to look on the street. And I end up going down, and I decide to get into a bush because we still have one more teammate that's up. And we end up getting revived. I decide to plate up, heal up, reset. And our teammate actually ends up going down. He has a live ping, and I see that he's not pushing, so I decide to res. And I hear a guy actually jump out of the window. So I take him first. I know that he just downed my friend, and he decided to push up, which was dumb because the Origin is insane at close range. At this point, I'm grabbing my loadout, and two people decide to jump on me. I don't know what that guy was thinking. He probably thought he could get his loadout, and his teammate decided to come back him up, and it was just all around wrong for them to do, to push something like that. And I actually looked at the map earlier and knew that pistols wouldn't be the best option for this size of the map where the circle is going, so I decided to grab that guy's MP5. So me and the boys are looking around for enemies if there's anything going on, and we end up seeing recon going on. And I was actually able to ping this guy. I don't know how, but I've been doing that. So while I'm shooting at them, I noticed that one of them has no shields at all. So that's when I decided in that split second to continue shooting. And I wasn't actually shooting the guy with no shields, but I actually did get the down. I saw one pushing toward the little garage, and I knew he was still in there. I was letting my friend know that while he was pushing that there was a guy more on his left. So I just went in, I took care of him. Now, one of the most important things is when you see gunshots going off and there's red dots, you want to make sure you ping them so you know where they are in future reference. For instance, I know that there's a guy in school. I knew he was just staying in there, so I don't have to think about, oh, where was that guy that I marked? And there is a lot of red going on, but I do have my friends pinging for me, pinging around. I know that I heard an enemy incoming. I pulled out my heartbeat. I saw that there was at least one above me. He did drop down. I heard his parachute. I see him running away. That's an easy team wipe. But I do know that there are still more people inside. So I'm trying to get them with the element of surprise. I decide to run around the building, go on to that ladder that not a lot of people know about. There's a cluster incoming, so it was perfect for me, timing for me to get there. As soon as I get in there, I get shot. Quickly, I keep a mental note that I at least saw one. I was getting shot by two, because those red indicators around while you're getting shot shows you the direction of where people are shooting you from, or if there's multiple shooting at you. So I'm counting in my head, there was at least two. I go up the stairs and I saw the third guy. So now I know there's a full team here. I'm trying to sit tight, see if they're getting a little bit anxious, see if they're moving around, if I can hear anything. I decide to go quietly up at this side, and I remember where one was. So I take one out, easy down, take another out. That's two. I know there's one left, and I hear his footsteps because he's trying to push me, and that was an easy team wipe. These guys just weren't very strategic. They were just camping out, and while I decided to loot, I thought that was it, but I'm actually getting shot by another guy. And right now I'm just trying to heal up, reestablish myself, and just reset. And I was just only getting shot by one guy. I don't know how many people there were. I don't know if it was a full team that snuck in, or if it was just one guy hiding out, just trying to third party to get that easy kill at the end for whoever the stragglers left behind, if you will. So right now I'm just trying to listen, see if I can hear footsteps, trying to see if there's more than one, or if it's just him. And I can't seem to find anybody. Luckily I find him. We find each other at the exact same time, so we're both surprised, but I just have better accuracy than him. And when you hear the proximity chat, it actually gives you a lot of information that you don't normally get, because he didn't call out to another one of his teammates that I was one shot, or if they should push. It's actually funny because he actually yelled to his teammates that, "Oh, this effing shotgun." And I guess he just wanted to cover his ass when his boys asked, "What happened?" He just sounded like it was just him. So I knew that I was all clear. And my friends are actually in the middle of a gunfight, so I decided to run over and help them. And as I'm running to my teammates, I can see that they're more spread out. It looks like they're trying to surround a building, and I remember that I have a cluster. So my thought is, I need to distract these guys so my teammates are able to push in if that's what they were trying to get at. And you can see me continuously scanning both left and right sides of the building just to see if anybody pops out. And that's a very good thing to do, especially to kill time, because I did have that cluster going and I can't push in immediately while my cluster is going before I down myself and we're an extra man down. And in this case, we would have been a team wipe because two of my friends went down and I was the wild card that needed to kill the last dude on the other team. When you're playing team-based game modes, you need to not only be thinking about what benefits you as a player, but also what can help your teammate to make it the most fluid game possible, where everybody's benefiting. So in this scenario, I use what I like to call the give and go a lot, where I pop in, I do damage, and then I hop out a window or get cover, run away, and then I reestablish myself, come back in, do a give and go again, do some damage. There is one really big reason why I like to do this, and it's chaos. So I like to be very unpredictable. At this point, from me jumping in and out of buildings and killing their teammates and shooting, giving them all damage, they don't know if I've been just one guy or if this has been all my team from like basically all angles. And that's a huge advantage, because my teammate was able to revive himself. Maybe this guy thought that I was the last guy. Maybe they thought that they killed everybody. Maybe I just had self-revive. Luckily it wasn't. This guy was one shot. My friend revives himself and doesn't even need to heal up. He can just shoot one bullet and the guy dies. And my friend actually made a huge sacrifice in that moment, buying me back, and I was able to land on my loadout. But there was a guy camping in a house playing the smoke and ended up killing him from behind, which is very unfortunate. Now looking at the mini map, you can see a car rolling up. My friend that's actually dead, he pinged it, and so what we're thinking about is trying to flank this guy. It looks like he's going for his loadout. He's probably in the menu of picking his gun, so it was an easy kill. Luckily that was the only guy. It was an easy team wipe. We hear shots on the other side of the mountain, so we try to go look, see what's going on, if we can get some easy picks. Luckily we do. Some of them didn't even have plates on. These guys didn't even know it hit them. That was an easy team wipe. And right now we're just trying to rotate to the slower side of the circle, so we have more time to set up and just evaluate what's going on. And people were getting bought back in. It was nice that I found a precision on top of the guy's body that we killed. I ended up getting a down from that. And there were guys on the side of us that ended up downing my friend. I tried getting him as quick as I could before he completely thirsted my friend that was down. And after I pick him up, I went to go double check, see if this guy had self-res. He did. He was self-resing. He was actually plating up, and I ended up getting that kill. That was an easy one because I knew exactly where he was. And at this point, we know there's 2 teams left besides us. The guys at the monument, and we know there's at least 1 or 2 on a separate team. So we're keeping that in mind. We're continuously scanning. I'm also checking heartbeat, just looking around. My friend ended up getting the team wipe on that other team. And at this point, friend's at 19, and I'm kind of just telling him, right here, Brody, you can get the last kill, so we both can have 20 kills this game. And he actually ends up downing my friend. I knew exactly where he was, but I just wanted to give him that chance to get that 20 bomb. And just positioning was in our favor. We had the high ground. This guy had no cover. He wasn't hiding behind a rock or trees or anything. So if you guys enjoyed this type of video, please let me know down in the comments below. It's something a little different for this channel, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, I'll definitely make more of these to come. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care of yourself and peace out.